Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is May 1st, and that is going to start a month-long series started by Crystal Barrett called May I Scraplift You. So we have a variety of YouTubers playing along, and some of us are scraplifting Crystal's list, and some of us are just scraplifting anyone we want to. So I'm going to be following along with Crystal's list, and today's scraplift is of One Scrappy Mom 71 over on Instagram. I chose this layout of hers because it has lots of washi, and you guys know I love me a good stacked washi layout. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so what I thought was really interesting about her layout was all of her washi tape. Two things. She fishtail banner cut them on the edges, and she didn't have repeating washi tape. So usually when I have a stacked washi layout, I'm repeating some sort of the washi tape somewhere. And I think I do that because I feel like I'm using up a good amount of washi tape when I do that. However, with this layout, I did not. Now, I decided to start with blues and greens, and then I had this Sparkle City camera washi tape, and that has some reds and some pinks and some yellows in it, so I decided to bring in some of the pinkies and reddish color as well. Now, I am not going to make you watch me put washi tape down on a layout. Voila, there it is. Because, I mean, you guys have seen me do a dozen stacked washi layouts before, where sometimes I overlap the washi, and there are some times when I butt them up against each other, like I've done in this layout. But I really just enjoy a good stacked washi layout. There is so much to look at. And so many different patterns and colors that it just is like a true feast for your eyes. So I go ahead and get that down. And I am going to be scrapbooking this photograph of my husband while we were singing Happy Birthday to him. And if you don't know, in our family, when we sing Happy Birthday, when we get to the very last line, we just, the very last happy birthday to you, I should say, we just take in this deep, huge breath where we're like, and then we just let out, we sing happy birthday to you at the very absolute top of our lungs, and we purposefully kind of screech and go off key. And I don't even remember why we started singing that way, but it has been a lot of years that we have sung Happy Birthday that way. It's actually kind of ridiculous because sometimes the neighborhood dogs join in and start howling at us. I am sure that our neighbors probably think we are a bunch of psychopaths because it doesn't matter if the windows are open, we're doing it. It just doesn't matter. It's our family thing. It's something we do, and we have a good time. And when you're the one on the receiving end of it, it's a whole different experience than when you're one of the ones singing it. Let me just tell you that. So I went ahead and double matted my photo. And now I'm just going to go through and kind of pull out some products where I can kind of embellish on the same places that she did. So I'm not exactly following the embellishments she used. I'm not putting on a tag. I end up using like a little bit of a journaling box. I do add a little bit more embellishment up on the top so that it's layered on the washi tape, just because I wanted to add a little bit more. Because more is more. Now, I probably could have kept going with this layout. I probably could have popped some things up on foam and added dots and sequins and all that kind of good stuff. But honestly, because there is such a variety of washi tape, I really felt like more is more. with all the different patterns. So how many washies do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24 different types of washi tape on there. And some of you might be going, wow, I don't even own 24 rolls of washi tape. That's okay. Really, it's probably not the best to have too much washi tape because washi tape does go bad. And that's just a real sad reality. I do go through my washi tape probably once or twice a year and just try to pull it off and see if the washi tape has gone bad, if it's lost its stick, all those kind of things. And if it does go bad, I get rid of it. And then think to myself, why is there so much washi tape? Like, why do you have so much? And I'm kind of glad that companies aren't putting as much on a roll as they used to, or maybe that's just what I feel, because I have some rolls of washi tape that are a good probably 8 or 10 years old, and I still have washi left, and I've used a lot of it. So anyway, there is that. Now I take this Love You, or it says Love Ya, kind of starburst die cut, and I overlap that on this frame, and I trim it down so that it's more of a matte than a frame, so that it can be over top of that center heart. And I just felt like the starburst and kind of like the yelling Love You was totally appropriate for the story behind this layout. So I do decide to go ahead and hit my thicker stash up. And these are a vinyl sticker, and they are ancient. And I don't have all the letters that I need. Now I am scrap lifting her title as well, which is I Just Can't, with periods after every word. And I am going to scrap lift that portion as well. But I take a D and trim down the A sender on it and make it into an A. And I take the money symbol and trim off the little lines that make it a money symbol, and voila, it is an S. So I do have these little dots, which are going to be periods and an apostrophe, and also the dot over top of the I and the J. Now I don't always put a dot over top of the I's and J's on my layouts, and I think that's probably because when I'm printing them, I don't always use a dot. So anyway, sometimes I use a dot, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I put an apostrophe on a word, sometimes I don't. It just is how I'm feeling in that moment. I don't particularly worry about perfect grammar or punctuation on my layouts. I mean, if that's what you want to judge me on, go for it. But you know, I like scrapbooking my way, so I'm going to keep on doing it. Now I am going to use some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive for two reasons. One, when you're gluing on top of washi, sometimes you need something that will get into there, get kind of like in the fibers of the washi. I don't know if fiber is the right word, but get in there and like really hold on to it. And then number two, thickers. Like, I feel like I don't even have to explain that anymore. American Crafts is not going to change their adhesive on these things, and they're always going to need extra. I do take my blue Muji pen in the 0.38 size and write down my journaling about how we love to sing, like underline sing, happy birthday, and how we sing it off key and on purpose, and it's just a lot of fun and howling. So there is the layout. You guys, make sure you click on the links down below for everyone who is participating in May I Scraplift You this month. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.